Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Today we witness a sell-off that is pretty much in line with the latest updates, and if this is the correct wave count, the white scenario, then we should see a break of this support area soon. Yeah, and we should head down into the lower support area, probably around the $2,500 mark. So anybody who has watched the previous videos knows about this perspective. I mentioned to you that due to the corrective price action here to the upside, the white count seems to be leading, especially as long as we are below the resistance area. And in the yellow scenario, while it is possible, those setbacks weren't good, okay? Those setbacks weren't good. And we talked about this ascending wedge pattern. These tend to break to the downside, and this is what happened and increases downside momentum. Don't get me wrong, this structure still has a lot of possibilities to morph and transform, but Ether gives us a surprisingly clear microstructure in this decline. So it looks really like an impulse that started to the downside from this B wave top. If you don't do this already, please follow us on X, Twitter. I do post regular updates there as well, not only about charts, but all sorts of other stuff as well. Of course, not as many, by far not as many updates as we do in the gold membership, but still there are updates here and there about charts as well, in addition to the video updates that you find here on YouTube. Just make sure that you follow the correct account. There are many impersonators around. By the way, we would never contact you directly on social media. So if you get any message, even if it's on Discord, on Telegram, we don't have WhatsApp, anywhere, we would never contact you directly. So that would be scam. But yeah, I highlighted already on, when was that actually? That was on the 29th, yeah? As long as the price remains below 3,360, I interpret this decline as wave 1 of circle, wave C, as per the white scenario. The upside reaction to the trend line is very weak at the moment. So I already highlighted to you yesterday that we had a 5-wave decline in wave 1, okay, in the white count. That was the interpretation primarily. And then we were watching for this wave 2 corrective rally. The micro resistance area was communicated. It was visible on the chart between 3,238 and $3,310. And we could now have started the third wave to the downside. The good news is that, I know people get scared and everything. Well, the thing is, of course, there's no guarantee support levels will hold and everything. To be honest, the main support area on the ETH chart isn't very well defined at the moment. So we just kind of do it level by level and driving on sight. But it looks as if this C wave to the downside could be the last move down that we need to wrap up and complete this correction. So this is all going according to script. Of course, I leave the support area on the chart as well. The price did react to it a few times just to highlight what the relevant levels are. But in the white count, we would expect this orange support region to break. So yeah, feel free to follow us there. Plenty of other content there as well. This support area I'm talking about, I leave it on the chart because, this needs to break for further confirmation that the white scenario is really unfolding. You can see how well the price actually reacted in a 3-wave corrective rally to the resistance area. So got rejected there at the 50% fib level. Typically then a break below the wave 1 low is a good confirmation that the third wave to the downside has started to unfold. And this seems to be, so, and the wave 2 top, this wave count in white is now valid as long as the Tuesday high is holding. So basically the last high at 3,250. As long as this high remains intact, this now is seen as a third wave to the downside, basically in line with yesterday's update. We can, based on this information, calculate an ideal target for the third wave to the downside. And it is going to send us most likely into the region around the 1.38, 1.618 extension in that region. It is likely going to extend, okay, for various reasons. So this here would be the area I'd pay attention to as potential target area for the third. I have to move everything to the right a little bit. Here it's between 2,931 and 2,800. The reason is that if it doesn't extend the third, then we will likely not get to the $2,500 level down there. So we might even extend a bit further in the third. So it might be scary. I just want to, it might get scary. So Just what I want to mention. Yeah, so pay attention to that. And don't be surprised if this initial target area gets broken. The third is likely going to extend if the price gets down to 2,600 or 2,500, because otherwise the fifth wave needs to be extended. So we'll see. Usually it's the third. That's my update about Ether. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.